Each year that I've been at CCRI, we have selected a student speaker to share his or her experiences with the graduating class. All of our nominees were impressive candidates, and as always, our committee had a very difficult choice. First, I would like to introduce to you one of our two finalists for commencement speaker, Heather Kumar. Heather? Heather came to Rhode Island when her father, a member of the U.S. Navy, was transferred to Newport in 2009. She focused her studies on biomedical engineering, specifically the exotic field of venom biology, the practice of extracting venom from snakes, spiders, and other creatures, and using it to treat diseases such as diabetes and hemophilia. She also spent 2 semesters as a tutor at the CCRI Success Center, helping students with organic chemistry, physics, cellular biology, and calculus. Heather's father is retiring from the Navy at the end of this year, and her family will be moving back to Florida. She is graduating today with a 3.86 grade point average. She has been accepted to Florida International University to study biomedical engineering. She plans to attend medical school after that to specialize in toxicology. Congratulations, Heather, on all your achievements. And now I am very pleased to introduce to you Jael Acevedo, your class of 2011 student commencement speaker. Born in the Dominican Republic, Jael immigrated to the United States with her parents when she was 8 years old. She did not speak English, but her teachers put her in a regular classroom because they thought it would be the best way for her to learn. She had high grades at Central High School in Providence, and her guidance counselors urged her to apply to four-year colleges, but she lacked the permanent residency in the United States. In December 5, her permanent residency petition was accepted, and she began her studies at CCRI, first studying nursing, thinking that's what the field that would bring her to success. She then felt it was the wrong one and chose, after taking some personal budget courses, an accounting course. She worked her way through college, and as one friend suggested, she fell in love with the field of accounting. Jael is graduating today as a general business major with a 3.8 grade point average. She plans to attend Bryant University, where she has received a scholarship to continue her business studies with the goal of becoming a certified public accountant and earning her master's degree. It is truly my pleasure to introduce to you your 2011 commencement speaker, Jael Acevedo.
Thank you for that introduction, President DePasquale. Before I share my thoughts with my fellow graduates, I want you to give yourselves a round of applause for walking across the stage today. President DePasquale, Governor Chafee, members of Congress, state and local officials, family, friends, faculty, and staff, good afternoon. And of course, most importantly, good afternoon to you, the CCRI Class of 2011. My name is Jael, and usually this is the part where I would share with you my backstory. However, today, that doesn't really matter to me. Today, I consider myself not an individual, but one of many. As I stand here, I embody you, and we all represent one another. I am your commencement speaker, and it is truly an honor to be here and be your voice. Now, during my many years, thank you. During my many years here at CCRI, I have gotten to meet students, peers, that have faced unimaginable odds and experienced things so difficult that some of us could not fathom persevering. And still, it always amazes me how education remains a top priority no matter what the situation could be. Like a mother that had to raise her children, work multiple jobs, and still focus on her studies, or those of us that had to immigrate to the United States as adults, and we took college courses while simultaneously learning English. So you see, here at CCRI, we specialize in the education of talented, traditional, and non-traditional students. Some of us didn't really discover who we were or what we dreamed of doing when we came here, and others had brilliant dreams and goals, but had to put them on hold to be caregivers for family members or to be financially able to provide for themselves because no one else could do it for them. There are those of us that got here with our parents or loved ones rendered near powerless to aid us because they never had the opportunities that we had. They simply did not understand some of the obstacles that we had to face in our journey, but they did what they could from afar. And these are the amazing feats of mental and emotional endurance that this school is rooted in. These are the testimonies that we gather and we pass on to one another in the atriums and the hallways. And today, these are all of our stories, and we stand united by them. And solidarity is the word that comes to mind with this, because we are reflections of each other, and we are reflections of this institution and the spirit of its leaders and its educators. It is this spirit that shines through in every class, in every paper, in every test. And it is what our professors see in our eyes when they match our efforts and truly encourage us to endure. And with education at the forefront of many issues, both nationally and locally, and on behalf of all the graduates, I would like to thank those professors who demand the best from us. They push us to be great, and each one of us has been thoroughly tested, inside and outside of school, and we are better for it. And I'd also like to thank the Education Opportunity Center for their commitment to every student that walks through their doors, especially those many students that face hardships because of uniquely difficult life situations. The burdens that we have conquered make us unique and more capable of greatness than we know. We are resilient, and we are built to overcome adversity. I mean, if we think about it, didn't it seem like there was so many instances where it would have been easier to just stop? And I'm sure that no one would have faulted us given the circumstances at the time. Nevertheless, here we are today. And because of this reason, we are all success stories. And if you don't believe me, take a look at the people sitting in the stands here today. They came here for you. And they were probably there along the way, watching whatever you had to go through to get to where you are. They are your fans, and they could not be more proud of you. And now, after all of the effort and strife, you finally have something tangible to show for your hard work. However, I consider this a plateau. The last thing that I want you to do is to settle. Remember that you represent an institution where people are truly transformed, and therefore you have the ability to change whatever you wish about your life. I want you to use the euphoria of this moment to seek out dreams in higher places. Too many people stop chasing their dreams once they achieve one goal, and it can happen so swiftly if you allow yourself to become complacent. I know from personal experience that you always have more potential than you think, and that will never stop being true. So always challenge yourself to be better and to do better because you were built for it. And so, it is my privilege and my honor to close with this. CCRI's graduating class of 2011. I commend you and I congratulate you. Thank you.
Jael, on behalf of the graduating class and all of us at CCRI, thank you for being our student commencement speaker for the class of 2011.